You called me. So here I am. I'm always glad to hear from you. It's just that I get my hopes up. It's like we live in a room, and there's a poster on the wall. We stare at it and we think that's the whole world. But it's all a lie. There's a hole hidden behind that poster that leads to the real world. I'm here. Why did you bring me here? Federal Bureau of Control. All these years I've been looking for them and they were hiding in plain sight.
There you are. You are here about the job. I'm Ahti, the janitor, by the way.
Ahti the janitor is a friendly face in my book.
Better than somebody with no face at all.
I was 11 years old the first time I saw behind the poster. They told me I imagined it. You know what's on my mind. My baby brother, Dylan. 17 years since the men of this bureau took him. Shit. You want me to pick it up? The murder weapon? Really? Oh, look at this place. Where am I?
Something's coming. This threat, an attack. Duty as director. Keep the Bureau safe.
Did you hear that? It's the dead man. Right after the pyramid spoke to me, and it was just noise, and I understood every word. And this gun's alive. You know what? I'm happy. Happy to be here.
The hotline. Secure line of communication. Guidance. Reach the hotline.
Zentrale Geschäftsleitung.
The hissing sound that tried to invade me earlier. The hiss. Burrowing into everything in this place. Is the hiss your enemy? Alright, it's our enemy.
Must cleanse control points. An enemy. Corrupt. Spreading.
What does that mean? Help me fix it. We did it!
Hello? Can you hear me?
I can't tell you how happy I am to talk to somebody sane.
Yeah, I'm Pope, Emily Pope, Dr. Darling's assistant.
Jesse Faden.
You're the new director. Hold on, we're coming out.
Somehow the hiss managed to infiltrate the building without any warning. We're in full lockdown. It seems to have spread everywhere and to everyone not protected by an HRA. And, extraordinarily, you. But there's something I need to ask you to do first. If you can cleanse a control point, then you can maybe cure those infected or possessed by the hiss.
I can try. It didn't work. The hiss has burrowed too deep. Ripping it out rips them apart.
It was worth a shot. Thank you, Director. Jesse.
I'm gonna tell her why I'm here. The Bureau was involved in an incident in my hometown, Ordinary, 17 years ago. The Bureau came in and covered the whole thing up. I've been looking for this place for a long time.
You were at Ground Zero as a child? I can try to dig out some old files for you. My boss, Casper Darling, would know, but he's missing. And Director Trench would know.
He mentioned something called the hotline. Said I should find it.
It's another object of power, like the gun, an old Bakelite telephone, a direct line of communication between the director and the board. I mean, Trench has years and years of experience. He might know how to destroy the hiss.
Where is the hotline?
It's kept in the communications department through the mailroom. It's part of this sector, so we can access it even with the lockdown in place. We'll get the door open for you.
That's my next stop.
Unzustellbare Briefe.
Just look at it. The disk held the launch codes to Soviet nukes. It's an object of power. OOP. Oops. Oh, and it can launch things telekinetically through the air. To date, we've launched maybe 3 dozen pencils.
Communications. We're on the right track. An object of power. Looks like the hiss have latched onto it. We need to cleanse it. The board's in charge here. They're pyramids in the Bureau seal. Are they really the ones pulling the strings? I'm not their director. I'm no one's director. I got it. Emily said that the hotline can be reached through the mailroom. This must open the door. They can fly now. Great. I have a feeling he'll be back. The hotline should be past the mailroom.
Hotline-Kabine. Wir haben sie gefunden. Und wir hören immer noch das Telefon klingeln.
The Ocean View Motel and Casino. Dream Logic. The light switch cord. The door marked with the black pyramid.
Have we been here before? Hello? Anyone here?
It is a phone. It's an object of power. It doesn't connect to any typical network. A direct line to the astral plane and the board.
A director needs a team. My management team. These people know the secrets of the Bureau as well as I do. Some even better. Darling, Tomasi, Salvador, Marshall.
I have it. The hotline. I can reach Trench. Well, listen to him. He feels more like an echo. An echo with important info. I need to get back to Emily. The other sectors. How do I get there?
It's impossible because of the internal lockdown. You can perform a directorial override to lift it, but that can only be done in the maintenance sector. Normally, you take the sector elevator down there. It connects all the sectors, but it won't work while the lockdown is in effect.
Maybe I can find a way.
Time to work. Meet me in the maintenance.
The maintenance sector is the janitor domain. If I can find Ahti here, he can help me reach the override. The directorial override is right there, in the control room. How do we get there?
Well done. You got the job. It's place for congratulations. Yippee, saatana.
Look, we need to get the lockdown lifted, otherwise I can't get to the other sectors.
Yes, easy peasy. But first, we need to get you working. Very small, couple of hours job. I'll hit the facts on the table. Mä kyllä sanon perkele suoraan, that this house has a vermin problem. A bad one. They've already messed up the cooling pumps. And the power generators of a power plant, perkele. The situation needs to be fixed before the plant blows up. And we all disappear like a fart in Sahara. You better go now, so you don't have to run with your head as your third leg. The door in the back leads to the plant.
The door in the back. That's great. Thank you, Ati.
Wow. Verflucht. Nirgendwo.
An object of power. How do you think it got down here? A carousel horse. Why is kid stuff always so creepy? Let's see the hiss keep up with me now. Okay, so what happens again if that thing blows up?
Power. Explosion. Too much. Director's duty. Keep the lights on.
NSC Energiequelle.
It's dangerous out here, lady. Go see Chief Arish. He's just inside. He'll help you.
Ma'am! Hey! Chief Arish, FBC Security. Shouldn't you be in a safe room?
My name is Jesse Faden. I'm here to perform the directorial override to get the lockdown lifted.
Yeah. Chief Arish, FBC Security. I'm just... Oh, hang on. You're the new director. It's a pleasure. We've been holding our ground, but whatever's gotten into our buddies has them wrecking the coolant pumps and the power converters. The NSC keeps overheating, and my crews keep getting shot before they have a chance to make any repairs.
NSC?
It's what we call the power plant. You know, the big rumbling metal thing? Salvador, head of security, asked me to protect it in case of an attack. See, what's inside is dangerous. Listen, I love playing 20 questions as much as the next guy, but we have got to get the water and electrical systems repaired before this baby blows.
I'll take care of it. You stay and keep the hiss away from the plant if you can.
Power cut. Replace the parts.
I don't like that sound.
Bro, go to city. Fix it fast. If the plant goes boom, we can throw the spoon in the corner.
Shit, what now?
My old enemy, the clock, is blocking the pipes. You need to deal with that shit.
What the hell is that? Oh, that's the most disgusting thing I've ever seen. We need to fix this thing ASAP. There go the pipes. Nothing more satisfying than manual labor.
Zentrale Wartung. Eine gute Verteidigung. Jesse erfährt von einem weiteren Objekt der Macht, einem Tresor, auf dem Trainingshindernis fuhr.
Welcome to the Ranger Field Training course. The course must be completed in the specified amount of time. When you're ready to start, press the button. Is that all, or?
I always did love obstacle courses.
Get ready, Ranger. Course starting in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go. Course failed. Try again, Ranger.
Come on!
5 seconds remaining. Course failed. Try again, Ranger.
Fuck you, awkward voice recording.
5 seconds remaining. Course complete. Congratulations.
Guessing we need to hit it harder to break that shield. Time to have a shield. Oh, this place is gonna come down.
You need to fix it before the old kid inside the plant has a shit fit.
NSC-Transformatoren.
Now we won't blow up. Let's go lift the lockdown. That's it. The other sector should be open now. I think it's time I told Emily why I'm here.
Jesse, you made it.
Listen, Emily. I have a younger brother, Dylan. When we were kids, we found an old slide projector in Ordinary's landfill. The slides created doorways to other places. Bad things happened. Through one of the doorways, we met something. A being. She helped us. We managed to turn the projector off. The bad things that came through the doorways were gone. After that, your people came. They got Dylan. I just want to find Dylan. I've been looking for him ever since.
You know, I looked into the Ordinary AWE case files after you mentioned it. Trench and Darling were both involved. A large area of the containment sector was reserved for it. Can you tell me more about this being you found?
She's been with me ever since Ordinary. In my head. She led me to you. I call her Polaris.
If she got you in here in spite of the lockdown, she's very powerful. Which may help explain your test results. Your readings are incredible, Jesse. Now, cross-referencing them with the database, I found 2 matches in Darling's old classified files. But one was P6, referring to a prime candidate for a potential future bureau director.
Is that Dylan?
The other match is on something called Hedron, which must be connected to these Hedron resonance amplifiers somehow. All I know is that Marshall went to the research sector to secure the HRA production after the Hiss first attacked.
I need to go after her. Marshall is the next step.
Zentrale Forschung.
Welcome. Assuming you have the necessary clearance, and do follow the safety protocols. Read the manual. Otherwise, bad things will happen.
Zum Büro von Mr. Darling.
I've been fielding questions recently regarding HRAs. Think of them as a life preserver. Only instead of water, the thing HRAs protect you from is classified. One day that classified not water might pour in, and you'll be glad you got an HRA keeping you afloat. And if you don't have an HRA, don't worry. It'll be quick and painless.
I see it. Another object of power?
Verwende Übernehmen, um die Astralebenen-Herausforderung abzuschließen.
Their brains were fried when I took over the object. She's in trouble. I need to reach her. I can't believe they keep that thing here. was the Bureau doing with that thing?
Someone answer, damn it! We need backup down here.
Marshall, can you hear me? I'm coming to help.
I'm setting the elevator for you. We need to talk.
You got that right.
Welcome to the party. Marshall is right down the hall.
Congratulations on your appointment, Director Faden. I'm Helen Marshall, head of Bureau Operations. Here's the situation. Darling created the HRAs in a lab nearby. We need more if we're gonna survive this attack. We need more firepower.
I can clear out the hiss. I'll be your firepower.
Darling has systems in place to protect his labs. This should help you get past them. Rangers, let her through. We'll have to lock the door behind you.
Ritualabteilung. Ah, das war's schon.
This way to the lab?
HRV-Labor.
You led me here. Any idea how to make it work?
Prism shattered. Darling's prototypes have a lot of issues. We need a new plan. We need more Blackrock prisms to make this machine work. Darling has another lab down in the Blackrock processing site and maintenance. That must be where he keeps the prisms.
I need something from you first. What do you know about Dylan Faden?
Lives are at stake here, and we need this machine working to save those lives. Once that is done, Director Faden, then we can talk.
Fine. I'll get the prisms first.
We are about to be exposed to a different kind of resonance. Hostile, viral, invasive resonance. That's what the Hedron resonance amplifiers are for. Taking the protection Hedron can provide us and keeping us from being wiped out.
Marshall knows something about Dylan. Is he here? Is he all right? HRAs first. They'll help save everyone, including Dylan, once I find him.
Ah, Turbinenraum. Ich will ja nichts sagen, aber das sieht nicht unbedingt sicher aus hier, ne?
We are barely holding on here, boss. How's the situation outside maintenance?
The hiss are everywhere. Most of the Bureau is lost. I'm here to check Darling's Blackrock lab.
Well, Darling's lab is just past Blackrock processing. I got good news and I got bad news on that front. Good news is, it's right down the hall. Bad news is, a hiss monster has decided to move in, so that's great.
I'll go deal with this monster. Arish wasn't kidding about that monster. Can you help me find a prism? Shit! They're shattered. What the fuck? Let's hurry up and find Darling's lab.
There are areas in the oldest house where, under the right conditions, when the frequencies match, other dimensions leak in. The quarry is one of the more stable thresholds in the maintenance sector. That's where Blackrock comes from.
You heard that too, right?
Dimensional matter.
Blackrock comes from a threshold quarry. So the prisms must be there too. Elevator's broken. Gotta get down the old-fashioned way.
Schwarzstein-Steinbruch.
Whoa. Not what I expected.
Aktiviere den Sprengstoff, um den Schwarzsteinprisma auszugraben.
And there it is. Right where you led me. I need to get this prism to Marshall before it's too late. Had to take a detour into the quarry, but I found plenty.
We will start HRA production immediately. I promised I'd tell you about Dylan once you helped us. Your brother is here. He was once known as Prime Candidate 6, codenamed P6. We brought him here after the ordinary event. He was groomed to be the future director. He had talents far beyond any other candidate in the program. Eventually, his power changed him. There were casualties. He wasn't fit to be the director.
Where is Dylan?
He's kept in the containment sector, in the Panopticon.
I'm going.
And remember, Dylan is dangerous. Do not let him out, Director Faden.
P6 is what the Bureau calls Dylan. His cell's been breached. Has the Hiss found him?
Oh, hello.
I'm Jesse, the new director. I need to get inside.
Hello, I'm Frederick Langston, the Panopticon supervisor. It's not the best time for a tour. We have Hiss everywhere, numerous cell breaches, and system failures across the board, but...
I was told Dylan Faden was kept here. Can you help me find him?
Darling wanted him somewhere secure and isolated away from people. He's in the maximum security cells, upper level. But there's currently a pressing matter, ma'am. We've got an object of power loose in there. It's wrecking the place. The Benikoff TV? Salvador took a team in to handle it, but no one's heard from them for hours. This is a Category 5 OOP we're talking about, and if we don't contain it soon, it will tear the Panopticon apart. And we don't want all those altered items getting loose, ma'am. No, trust me.
Open the door, Langston. I'll handle it.
Here, I'll get the door for you. And please, ma'am, call me Fred.
Thanks, Langston. The Panopticon. Dylan's close. But that object of power might wreck this place before I find him. That's the object of power. I need to cleanse it. Salvador, the head of security. His team didn't stand a chance against the Hiss. Okay, the TV. Another object of power going nuts. Here we go again. Okay, dealt with the TV. Now I can find Dylan. Dylan. He's so close.
Are you there, Jesse?
Emily? He's gone. Dylan isn't here.
Jesse, listen. Dylan's here. With us. He just walked in. He says he is giving himself up. He's been affected by the Hiss, but he is different than the others. We must isolate him.
I'm on my way. We need to get back. I have to see my brother. How is he?
He's clearly been affected by the Hiss, but it's different than any other manifestation we've recorded.
I want to see him.
Now, Marshall set up an HRA-warded cage to contain him. It's on the upper floor, up the stairs.
Push the fingers through the surface into the way. You've always been in there. You want this to be true. We stand around you while you train.
Do you know who I am?
You are Dylan Faden's sister.
Do you know who you are?
I'm P6. The Bureau brought the slide projector back here with me. And the Bureau did what the Bureau does. They used it. They opened the door up to the hiss. That's the only thing I can thank them for. I welcomed the hiss. I let it in. To get rid of her. The hiss set me free. Polaris is using you. The Bureau is using you. You are a puppet. You must see the truth for yourself, Jesse. Sister. The horrible truth about the Bureau. The hiss is the better option. Go to the Prime Candidate program in the containment sector.
Okay, Dylan. I'll go. I want to see the truth for myself.
Primärkandidatenprogramm.
To find new Prime Candidate, the Bureau needs a director. Our future. P6 and P7.
All the times I felt paranoid. I was right. The Bureau could have given me the answers, but they just stood by and watched me.
Is this what Dylan wanted me to see? It doesn't matter. We need to find that projector. They studied what happened in Ordinary here. That's the place to start looking. Dylan and I were both prime candidates. Experiments. Very different ones, sure, but both in a cell of some sort. Am I out of the cell now, or is all this, the house and being the director, just another cell? Who's really in charge here? We're going back home. Of course we are. It started there, and it's never gone away. There's gotta be a way to rotate these tracks. Maybe there's a control panel nearby.
Okay. Ich glaube, wenn wir das da öffnen, kommen wir nach Ordinary.
Let's see what they have on Ordinary. It's all here. Our home, our school, the woods, the dump. We found the slide projector in the dump outside town. Did they recreate that too? Is that where they keep it? Moved the whole landfill here in the middle of New York, and nobody saw a thing. We should check that lab.
I'm setting up a new department. Dimensional research in the research sector. Transferring the slide projector there. That's where my focus will be now. The Ordinary site remains as is.
Darling took the projector to the research sector. He dedicated a whole area to it, so he knew it was important. Dimensional research. That's where we go next.
Row. Contact the janitor if you need to get through.
Broken. How many dead ends can this place have? We need to find Ahti. There's no Ahti. Where is he?
Now this boy left, said the son of Annikki Tähti. My assistant will keep work in the glove and the Haupthandlung. Lomille lomps, holiday humps.
How can anyone even get out of here while the building's sealed? Let alone go on a holiday. Guess I'm about to find out.
Mal Pause? Was?
I guess I just take a seat. This is what being a janitor is all about. I suppose the janitor's assistant does need proper janitor attire.
Sehr gut. Jetzt komme ich mir ein bisschen vor wie Super Mario und Ghostbusters gleichzeitig. Gesperrter Bereich. Okay. Gesperrter Bereich. Warum ist der gesperrt?
There's something up ahead. Ahti?
Did you miss me? Did you have piss in your sock? Yes. No. Bark don't make a wound. You did good. Take my cassette player. You can borrow it. The song is a present from my friends to you. It will get you through the maze so you can do your job.
Did that really just happen? Of course it did. He gave me his cassette player. It'll get me through the maze, huh? The janitor always has the keys. Okay, I've got Ahti's cassette player. What did he pick out for me? A song from the band Old Gods of Asgard. Let's go.
Take control. And so I'm drawn deeper in your house and all these empty rooms. I wish I had the wherewithal to find you when I had a chance. Instead, I danced with death in fervor skin. If only I could save you from the
That was awesome.
Projector, the expedition into Slidescape 36. What Darling brought back changed everything.
Dimensionsforschung.
Yeah, you want me here. Finding the projector was how this all began. What started in ordinary ends here. The projector's not here. Moved again. What did Darling do with it? I've got to find out.
Expedition 3. We located the source of the resonance in Slidescape 36. It is an entity, a living organism of a considerable mass. I've named it Hedron based on its physical shape.
Hedron.
We built a
Was
container
that
for it.
you? Did he bring you here? Is that why you brought me here? You're here. You're here. They have you. Hang on, I'm coming. Through here? Darling used this HRA to lock the door. I have to rip it off to get in. Are you sure? Okay, I'll be there. Hi. I made it. Why did you... This was a mistake. No. Please. Let me sleep.
You are wormed through time. The thunder song distorts you. Happiness comes like pearls and gold.
Federal Bureau of Control, how may I help you?
I need those field reports typed up and in management's hands first thing
The
tomorrow.
Bureau's the best at what it does. Protecting everyday Americans from foreign threats.
There's the new girl, standing around daydreaming, when she should be getting work done. And who the hell does she think she is? The director?
Why do they keep you around?
I'm sorry.
Do your job.
Yes, sir.
You're dismissed.
Thank you.
Are you sure you are not lost? Maybe you can find yourself in the director's office.
Oh, great. I was just waiting for my mail. Please, take the outgoing mail as well. Thank you. Very good.
No, this isn't me. I'm not me. I can't. Why can't I feel you? Oh, I've forgotten something. I can't think. Oh, I'm lost.
You should keep trying. You are getting closer.
We've been invaded. I must act.
I won't let them win. That's how it happened. The hiss got Trench first. He turned on the projector. He let them in. The hiss is the enemy. This is all inside my head. The hiss burrowing in. I'm trapped in here. I'm not doing this anymore. I need to get to Trench's office. I need my gun. I know what I must do. Start at the beginning. This is my mess to clean up. I am the director.
Hello, this is Dr. Casper Darling. Hedron is gone now, but it was not a source. It was a catalyst. You must go to my office, the Endgame.
This is what Dylan wanted all along. But there is something. I can feel it, but I don't know what. The motel is a place of power, of change, a place to pass through. This is a dream inside my head. Why shouldn't it take me anywhere I want to go?
Really?
You're such a weirdo, Jesse. Grow brighter. Hedron is dead, but you're alive here in me. It was Trench who took the projector to the nostalgia department. He opened the door to the hiss. Just like that. With Hedron dead, the hiss tried to corrupt me too. But I'm stronger than them. We're stronger. They're waiting. They'll try to stop us. No going back. We need to find the projector. This ends here.
You are working through time. distorts you. Happiness comes, white pearls, but yellow and red.
I know he's still there somewhere. Locked inside. I know, because that's how it was for me. Dylan's in a coma. I don't know if there's anything of him left in there. If he'll ever find his way back. The portal's been closed, but the hiss is still in the oldest house. And the lockdown can't be lifted as long as any trace of it remains. I'm working on a solution with my management team, but there is still a long road ahead. I'm the director of the Federal Bureau of Control. We're in this together. You and I.